Welcome to the 4th of July special video, and as you can see the Star Spangled Banner, chances is it might be copyrighted. I don't know. I know people might be screaming at me, but it might be, so sorry. And yeah, I was going to send it. I did a video, but I scrapped it. I won't be, but you'll see. You'll see some flags in like the cemetery, the fireworks, and the rocket, and glass, something like that. I wasn't really good singing it, so we'll just see the words on the screen. Let's go. Okay. It hasn't paused yet. As you can see, there's Revere here. If you read it, tell me in the comments. I'm reading it. This is not the book. It's just the cover. But yeah. So how we got, not close the screen. My computer's about 3 years old. But the way we got our freedom is people fought, and we won against England, or no, England, the British, I believe. So I can't remember, but yeah, we won against the British. By the way, you can probably hear the birds. They're up there. They're waving. They just filmed right there, and then my office over there. But some places I can't film in my office because it's so messy. And yeah, so I hope we won against Brazil, British. And what I read so far in Revere, 6 pages, we're only in chapter 1. We're probably in chapter 1 today. I think it's about 9:30, 9:20. Yeah, 9:20. Yeah, the president at the time, in 1814, I believe, the wife's president, Mrs. Madison, I believe, yeah, was saving the portraits, the best portraits, or the valuables portraits, to get away because the redcoats, which the British, was coming to burn Washington City down. So he took them out. And that was incredible. As you see the birds. We have no king. We have no leader. We just had the president, which was Donald Trump at the time. Mrs. Madison was taking like the portraits of George Washington, like the valuable portraits, out of the White House. So the British trying to burn it down and claim it and say they own Washington City. So she took them out of the White House and then went far away from Washington City because it was the whole city they were only burning down. Because they were walking, I forgot the names. It was like, of course, Rush Revere and some American students that was doing like you know, that movie with the train, like through a time machine. They were going through like a thing. They were in modern time, and then they jumped to 1814. And then, as soon as they were done, like, you know, the portraits out, well, they were walking towards it. It was foggy on a dirt road. They're walking. As you can see, that's the stairs over. It might be my mom didn't know. Or it might be my dad. Hold on. See if he wants to walk by. No? Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay, he's fine. He was just adjusting his chair. I was doing that. Dude, I want to see. Sorry, that was my hand. So they jumped. They were walking along the dirt road. He's in Studio 42 over there. He was walking. There was someone. He had the horse, like the students, and the horse and Revere was coming down the road. There was a woman and her daughter walking, and he said, "Oh, we're cute donkey or horse. Can I pet him?" And he pet him. Ow. Or she pet him, and then she says, "The British are coming down to burn Washington City. They are evacuating the city." And did they know? And then the woman and her daughter walked off. The daughter was in love with that horse. She was looking at us and bye bye horsey. And yeah. So then they walked. And then they smelled some food. And then at the end they asked, the one guy was like, "Where's dinner?" And he was whispering to Revere. Mrs. Madison heard it and said, "We're supposed to have 40 guests for dinner, but because of the evacuation, no one came to dinner." So Mrs. Madison saved George Washington portrait because that's special. It's worth maybe $1 million right now. $1 million. I'm not joking. Maybe more. It might be a lot. I'm not joking. That day, it was probably only maybe $100,000. Today, it's probably $1 million, maybe $5 million, because it's so valuable. Because Mrs. Madison saved the George Washington portrait and other portraits, and then took it away from Washington City before the British came to burn down the White House. Of course, they have a different White House now. I don't know if they repaired the one that got burned. I have no idea. But then when they were done, they jumped into the time capsule, or the timeline, or they call it a time capsule, and now they're back to modern time. Right now, it's 2017. It's July 4th, 2017. Happy 4th of July, guys. And yeah, that's it for this 4th of July special video. I hope you liked it. If you do, hit that like button. We want 45 likes for this video. It's pretty much 45 likes. I hope you did. 45 likes for this 4th of July special video. And yeah. Okay, guys, it's time for the closing. If you like this episode, if you like this 4th of July special video, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends about these videos. We want 45 likes for this video, 45 likes. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends about these videos. And you know what? I am gonna see you in another one of my videos on Vinny, on either of my channels, and they're both in the description below. See you in another video.